tell me your favorite Beatles song and why.
My favorite, I mean, that's a ridiculous question.
I know.
Who's my favorite
exactly.
child.
But you have to, for purposes of this, you have to do it. The origins of this, where did the idea come from? Where was it born?
Well, someone rang me up. I mean, I got a phone call saying, I've got a script that says this idea about the Beatles, and only one person in the world remembering them. And I said, oh, that's the script I'd like to write instead. So they let me write it with that founding idea, because I've been a Beatles obsessive since I was 6.5.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first memory of the Beatles?
Babysitters bringing their singles. They used to come around with little boxes and play singles, and thinking that's unbelievable. And then I stood outside a hotel in this kind of weather in Sweden at the Foresta Hotel for 3 nights, and they came out on the balcony once. So there's been memories from beginning to end, and I celebrated my 62nd birthday.
Happy birthday.
By inviting 5 friends around, and we picked our favorite 30 Beatles songs.
All right, we're going to get to, I'm going to get you to your favorite at the end, but for you as a director, what was the biggest challenge of bringing this to life?
Oh, finding an actor who could sing 15 songs. In theory, it's easy. 15 songs, the Beatles songs, they're classics, they're always going to work. But they're not going to be by the Beatles, they're going to be a different version. And it's finding somebody who can do that. Finding an actor, because it's an actor, it's not necessarily a singer-songwriter themselves, it's not like a professional musician, it's an actor who can act the film as well. And that, you quickly realise when we started auditioning, you thought, wow, these guys are good, but you're going to tire of them. After 15 songs, you will have had enough of them, and you'll be longing for the original Beatles again, which is something that we wanted to wait until the film finished for you to think, oh, I want the real Beatles again, So it was finding him that was the biggest challenge.
All right, you shot a lot of this film actually in Liverpool. I want to find out from you, what was your favorite location where you filmed in Liverpool, and why?
Well, a very, very special graveyard, where there's some controversy over whether the Eleanor Rigby reference that's on one of the tombstones, which you see in the film, is actually where McCartney got the inspiration for that name for the song. He claims not, but it seems too much of a coincidence because the church hall where he first met John Lennon is literally across the road. But additionally, that graveyard is run by the son of one of the great managers of Liverpool Football Club. Graham Paisley is called, who's the son of Bob Paisley, and he runs that graveyard. He works in the church, and he's a lovely, 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 very special man.
I seem to remember you losing focus that day.
But it's probably why.
Too much talking about football.
Football just does it for me. I get very distracted, I get very passionate, and anyway, but he's a very lovely, lovely man, and he works there. So that was doubly significant for us. And we did the Eleanor Rigby singing there, but we also did the little marriage ceremony that you see at the end of the movie, where you see a little glimpse of their lives together, and they got married and had a lovely time together. So that was a very special day.
All right, well, here's the final question I want to find out from each of you, because this is the most important question. Tell me your favorite Beatles song and why.
My favorite, I mean, that's a ridiculous question.
I know.
Who's my favorite
exactly.
child.
But you have to, for purposes of this, you have to do it.
I think, as you might expect, it's a song on Hard Day's Night called And I Love Her, and it's mainly because that's the big subject I've always been interested in.
What about you?
Oh, well, I have this unbelievable affection for the last 40 seconds of Hello Goodbye, which is in the film, the last 40, it's the best last 40 seconds of any song ever, really. So, because it's impossible to pick one otherwise, you could go on forever, about this one or this one. So it's the last 40 seconds of that song I love so much.